Covering Colorado First tonight for you, an elementary school in Denver is on the defense over its lesson plans after a safety concern. The school plans to teach students about the Black Lives Matter movement.
Well, this week a man got inside the school to angrily voice his opposition, and that security breach has people on edge. Happened at Centennial Elementary School, just south of I-70, not far from Tennyson. CBS 4's Dylan Thomas reporting on our top story at 5. Dylan, you got the district's response to all this.
Yeah, Jim, they tell us next week students here at Centennial Elementary will be learning about the Black Lives Matter movement. Recently, that choice made national headlines. They were getting emails and calls of people objecting that rule from around the nation. But the district did not expect someone to physically show up to the building and lie their way in through the secure perimeter as a sign of protest.
Monday afternoon,
we had somebody who approached Centennial Elementary School.
A man was able to falsify his way into Centennial Elementary School in Denver.
The staff vetted the person, and it was for a legitimate reason that they wanted to come inside.
But when he got to the front office,
changed quickly to some hate speech and some other things that were against the Black Lives Matter movement that the school will be studying next week. They asked him to leave, and he did leave the school.
But then he went outside, shouting at parents and holding a sign protesting the school's decision to teach about Black Lives Matter.
There is a national movement called Black Lives Matter at school where they provide curriculum and content that's age appropriate to study equality in schools for all people.
Jamie Chesser, a parent, said she was notified right away about the incident.
We have not had any concerns with safety here. Directly after school let out that day, we received an email from the administration letting us know what had happened. So they're very transparent.
Chesser describes the school as welcoming and progressive, adding her family still supports the curriculum even after this incident.
We as a family fully support Black Lives Matter, and we're happy that the school has decided to, and the district decided to support that movement.
Now, Denver police were not called out to this situation, but they tell us they were aware of it. Meanwhile, DPS tells us that the man in this situation never had access beyond the front office and never was able to make contact with any of these students. We should note that because of this situation, DPS says they are going to be reevaluating and making sure they can further protect students by making sure they're further protecting those entry policies. Reporting live in Denver, Dylan Thomas, covering Colorado First.
All right, Dylan, thank you very much for that update. And